Just one of the last things you said before going into the week was that you talked about the next song where you as far as going out for the season and then you go game. After that stuff, how important is it still to get that last one just to be
Oh, it's very important. The past two bowl games that we've been to, we've lost. Games that we could have won the Pinstripe Bowl, and so I just want to leave out here with a win in a bowl game. It hasn't been done in a while, so it'll propel the next year's class to get started on the right foot.
On the topic of legacy, obviously you'll be moving on to the secondary next year. But see a guy like Lucas Dennis coming up with a big pick at the end. What does that mean for you as a secondary captain, as a captain for the whole team, to see a young guy who is got moved once in the secondary come up with this big defining moment that ends the season?
Oh, it's huge. Like, when you get experience, when you get games underneath of your belt, it means a lot. So to see him, he's only a sophomore and he's making plays. I didn't get an interception until late my junior year. So it means a lot, and I was happy for him. And it just goes to show that you have to have a sense of urgency. There's no rule that says, I have to wait till my senior year to start making plays and be good. So I was happy for Lucas, and Taj, he got to pick the other game as well. So it means a lot to me.
The younger guys like Lucas and Taj and even Gabe, who didn't start as much last year, but's gotten more play time this year. What have you seen out of them since they'll be playing a bigger factor going forward?
Well, they compete at practice every day. They're little small guys, just scrappy. They get after every day at practice, and I like that, and Coach Campanelli likes it. So guys that go out there and compete, they can play on your team any day. So that's what I like to see from them.
What can you do with all this extra practice time to get better, even if you don't even know who your opponent is?
Well, we can get our bodies back. We can rest up. We can work on technique and fundamentals. Like you said, we don't know who we're playing, so we can't really game plan. So we can get back to basics in a sense and start over from day one. It's a new season pretty much. Get back to basics.
Obviously, you didn't have the chance to do it before the game, but since you knew from the moment you found out you were going to go to a bowl, have you started looking to figure out? Have you started playing the game, or where can we be?
Oh, absolutely. I've heard Detroit, Shreveport, or I've heard D.C. I don't really want to go to D.C. I'm from the area, so I don't really want to go to D.C. and Florida. So, we're starting to plan our trips or whatever, getting preparing things for after the game. And, the teams that we're playing, they're quality teams, and we're ready for it. We're just happy to be back, spending time with the guys that we're going to the best friends we're going to have for the rest of our lives. We get a couple more weeks with them.
I kind of asked this to a bunch of different guys, but curious to see the players' perspective. They talked a lot about sort of the ups and downs of the season and sort of staying tight while there might have been sort of exterior criticism or whatever, especially the coaches. For you, what made you continue to show faith in the coach and know that that was somebody who was on your side throughout the season, even if some of the external stuff might have been different?
Well, all of the coaches, they believed in me when I didn't believe in myself, and that goes for everybody on the team. So we'll go to war for them any day. We'll run through brick walls for them any day. And all of the other stuff is just noise. You got to try to limit the noise in your head and get rid of the distractions. And we're fine from that. So just trying to keep the noise out of our head.
It looked like John Bolford had nowhere to go the other day, and he ended up getting put on the ground 8 times and had to run for his life a bunch. Just talk about that relationship with the pass rush and secondary and how you guys put it all together.
Well, I'll give a shout out to Harold. He's pretty much unblockable. He's been unblockable all year. And quarterbacks fear that, they have to double team him, and sometimes it still doesn't work. So quarterbacks feel that, and they know he's coming for them. And all we have to do is cover for a little bit. We can't let anyone get behind us. And in the games that we got burned, that's what happened. Guys got behind us. So if we stay on top of receivers, we'll get sacks all game. And Harold will force interceptions for us. And the rest of the D-line, not just Harold, but.